Here we're going to have a look at the perks. We have No Way Out, Rancor, Bamboozle, and Corrupt Invention. Now, what a strange pick for Bamboozle, to be honest.
Honestly, I don't hate it at all. Now, if I were on the Huntress, I'd personally be running something like Brutal Strength, but a beautiful snipe onto Claude here, onto Green Machine to kick things off. Gonna have time to set up the main building here as well, while we have Green zoned here. Already dropping this pallet here. Gonna be able to get rid of all these resources around here and keep the Corrupt up for a bit longer. The 3-gen over by the main building here is probably what's gonna end up being pressured later on in the mid to late game, as Green is now forced to run down the right side of the map here.
Here's some whimpers of the Claudette here who was sniped from across the map. I mean, to be honest, there it is, the Bamboozle value, having to pre-drop this straight away. Unless she's just going to stick around here. Going around and, oh, there it is, straight into the back.
Beautiful stuff from Bassi here. Fairly quick chase onto Green Machine here, which will also result in a basement hook with no risk of a pallet save. Get a bit of Rancor information. We can see that the survivors are already attacking the top side of the map here with that first gen pop and getting everyone's position as well. No, Bassi, you can't be doing this in a tournament. No,
oh, man.
If he hits a cross map like this, then I'm going to lose my mind.
No way, he can't be doing this. He needs to be way more safer with his hatchets. This can't be real.
Right. We do have some scratch marks over at the front of main building here. Someone might get caught out in the open here, but being in the middle of the map here, it's so easy for Bassi to be able to check if people rotate over to go to the basement. So this actually makes a lot more sense now, being able to pressure 3 points of the map at once and completely cutting the map in half to make it a lot easier for that second stage to come through onto Green and possibly even Death.
Oh man, he's just gonna stick around. There's no point in moving here, I suppose. Oh, this is so huge, dude. I'm always so stoked for this.
I think at this point, though, our survivors are going to be one on each gen on the top side, at least, right? You'll be able to get 1 gen remaining with your first elimination, which I think is a lot easier to manage and also denying more no way out stacks so that the end game is hopefully a lot more tolerable. We see the first gen popping, and yeah, we see that the other survivors are just all on the gens here on the top side, one up in main and one over on the top left hand side as well. But I think Green is going to die on hook. We're not going to be able to see anyone make it over in time. We had someone rotating down from the right side, someone in the mid map here as well. Sen is going to try and take the chase here so that we have a survivor going in for the rescue. Main building gets popped and Rancor reveals that they are still over by this 4-lane. This is going to be an elimination onto Green Machine.
It's actually crazy how fast this is happening. These games tonight have been so, like, everything's always turned around. You expect something and then something else happens, you know?
Oh, another beautiful snipe, and the Bamboozle comes back out. Sen probably won't even make it to the pallet. They like forced to drop it here, and with that extra wind up from the babushka, it's just a almost guaranteed down. First elimination. God, the reload is so slow with that Iron Maiden with deerskin gloves. I've been running it religiously, and it's painful to see how slow reloads can be, but Bassi being very safe with his hatchets and trying to go for more reserved guaranteed hits. Here comes another basement hook. We've had 3 gens completed with our first elimination, so let's see how Endless can keep up with the pressure.
Oh man, the pressure's coming on. Leaving us right here with the last generator, man. Holy.
But with that Rancor, though, we're going to be able to know that the last gen will still have a lot of progress left before being completed, as we saw a survivor was on this hill gen here, and here they are running in the distance. That's going to be Broken, who's going to be playing for the survivors of Endless here. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen him playing in comp, so it's nice to see him on the roster tonight. Now, Vision is getting sniped by a couple of hatchets here. Bassi going for some really audacious throws here, actually, because he honestly can do so. He's in a very comfortable position here, having both of our survivors controlled to this section of the map here. A little floppy one to finish off, and it lands onto Vision. A little better floppy toppy, as I like to say, with the last hatchet as well. This is unbelievable. Broken has to rotate in for the save. We're definitely going to see another second stage coming out. Oh my goodness. I can't even keep up with this.
Man, losing your voice already. You did call it earlier, so I'm not surprised to see it happening now.
Hey, not cool, man. Nah, but Vision is being forced to keep trying to work on this gen here, but Broken managed to sneak through and get the rescue by rotating around the back of Shaq. A tag onto Broken here. We should be seeing another tag. Oh, beautiful dodge from Sen, dodging at that hatchet here. We do have the firecracker and what seems to be a borrowed time as well from Broken. That would have been hit at almost the last second. I feel like Bassi would definitely been mentally counting. That was huge from Broken to be able to get that basement save. The second stage still came through, but we did manage to save a lot of time with that borrowed time here.
Man, this is actually crazy what we're going through right now. They just can't keep up. They literally cannot keep up. They have to keep backing down.
This is really scary though, yo bro, because we've managed to hook Broken right next to the most active gen. This is the gen that Vision had been working on a bunch as well, who's yet to be reset as well, actually. That gen's going to start regressing now, and we're going to be able to keep Broken on the hook by this gen here. So Vision yet to be hooked. Also our Obsession getting reset, probably resetting with the Nia up towards the top left-hand side of the map, if I were to assume.
Yeah, I assume that that's where they're going to be sitting for the most part. I don't think they could be anywhere else. I mean, suppose they could be sneaking around now, but it's too risky.
Yeah, especially with just how open it can really be in the mid-map here. You do have a decent amount of trees to block line of sight, but if you're towards that left-hand side of the map, it's really not as great for cover. I think we managed to spot out some survivors over up at the top right here, and Bassi knows that they're going to try and rotate in for the save, and he gets the tag onto Nia. Second stage onto Broken. Gen regressing. Survivors out of position. This could turn into something more. I was fearing this was going to be a 6-stage 2-out, but with how Bassi has been defending this so beautifully, it could very well be more than that.
Dude, tell me that Bassi is not leaning in his chair, pushing his face against the monitor right now. There is no way that this man is not gaming right now.
He's got his keyboard at a 75-degree angle, his head right up to the monitor, brightness maximum, filters on, everything. It works. Crosshair on.
Dude, the little crosshair by getting a piece of gum and sticking it in the center of your screen.
Maybe a little bit of Sharpie as well. Just boot up CS. Look where your crosshair is. Get a little permanent marker. Draw a little squiggle. Man. And that's that. But Bassi is going to be able to get the kill onto Broken here, which will be the 8th stage of the trial. Vision still being fresh here. Thanks for playing, Broken, but unfortunately you are not going to be leaving that hook. Bassi is really adventuring out of the 3-gen here, though, to try and find where the survivors are here. A little bit of progress on the hill gen from previously. Gonna go for the kick here successfully. There we are. And let's see what this gen over here has regressed to. Oh, it's next to nothing, man.
Man, oh man.
I'm honestly surprised that we're seeing a 3-gen on Shaq's side, being the 3-gen that holds true on Coal Tower. Oh, beautiful blind from Sen with the firecracker. Bassi was getting a little greedy with that hatchet to try and get that hit here, but semi-expecting the bamboozle from earlier, Sen is able to play it a little bit safer here, but is inevitably going to get hit by a hatchet here. Tried to go for a little FOV tech here, but has really lost. Got Bassi quite lost here with the hook being broken here. Going down in the corner of the map here is probably the best thing for Sen to do right now, and he juices Bassi up by hiding in the eye wall, I'm going to call it now.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Oh, he has another hook right next to this gen. Oh my goodness. And that is death hook for Nia as well. So as this hatch gets closed, if Vision doesn't get it, that's going to be a Rankle Mori, which will be just the immediate 4K awarded. We see the scratch marks. Bassi
Oh, he got
He gets it! No way! Vision manages to get the hatch escape while he was the obsession.
Oh,
That's
dude.
a fresh stage out.